She brings wealth and health to her audience by tackling hot topics around substance use disorder, mental health and wellness. Her mission, vision, and goal are to help you heal from your past trauma, inspire you to transform your body, mind, and soul so you can live your best life. Your board-certified psychiatric mental health doctor, nurse practitioner, trauma care maestro, and media analyst, your life ambassador, best-selling author, TEDx Talk speaker, CEO of Pool of Bethesda Psychiatric Health in Arizona. Let's all welcome Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock.
Welcome back to Bloom. Seniors are struggling with depression, isolation, and severe anxiety during the pandemic, but there are ways to help. TEDx Talk speaker, 16-time best-selling author, award-winning podcaster, and board-certified psychiatric mental health expert, Dr. Fumi Stephanie Hancock joins us now with what we can do to help. Doctor, welcome to Bloom.
Thank you so much for having me, Gayle.
So I know one of the first steps that we hear again and again, which is so important, is to reach out to our seniors. So how should we do that?
Oh my goodness, there are so many ways, especially with the pandemic, where we have to really be careful about coming together. One of the ways that we could do that is through the internet. We could always use FaceTime. FaceTime is a very good one. Another one is just by phone call, just making sure that we're calling them. Because how many of us know that according to CDC, about 7 million American adults over the age of 65 experience depression every day. Now, top it with the pandemic that we're going through. So please reach out.
And can you ask about their mental health? I mean, is there a proper way to do that?
Now, a lot of our adults, they do not want to bother us. Many of them at that age feel that they are a burden to people. So one of the ways you could do is take them out, call them, and just ask, just point blank ask them, how are you doing? Are you okay? Are you getting out? Are you meeting people? Are you eating out? Are you watching TV? So those are signs that will tell you. If an elderly person tells you that they're always in bed all day, then you know there's trouble, no me.
And how can we help them have safe socialization?
Well, one of the ways that we could also do that too, because we know of COVID, is by texting. We can text. Some of them can actually text. Those that are not able to text, we use apps that have videos with them, because you also want to see them, not just hear them. A lot of times they can fake it, right? By just saying, "Oh, I'm fine, dear." But if you put them on FaceTime, you can literally look straight into their soul and know if they're truly fine. So I would always advise video is a very great way of doing that.
And what are some of the activities that maybe we could suggest or help out with to help fill their days?
Wow. Many of them love to go out with other elderlies like themselves. Some of them love gardening. In my practice, I've seen some of them that say they love to write. So they join little groups. Not a lot of groups, but little clubs that have writing in them, reading in them, going out shopping at the same time in a bus. So those are activities that, of course, you have to practice safety right now with the pandemic. But those are great activities because they are always bored. Many of them tell me right now that they are bored to the tilt. And so bringing them together with all the elderlies will definitely make their day.
And at what point is it a good idea to maybe talk to an elderly person's doctor or caretaker?
When you have an elderly that is not saying much, when you have an elderly that is keeping to herself, when you have an elderly that when you call and they say, "Oh, yes, I'm fine, dear," no big deal, and you notice that there's something that is different in the way that they've spoken, well, that might be time, or they are forgetful. That might be a great time to segue into either talking to their caretaker or talking to somebody that is taking care of them, like me.
And thank goodness for doctors like yourself that are out there helping, because I know so many people are struggling with their mental health right now, but especially our seniors. So we really, really appreciate you joining us on Bloom today.
Thank you so much for having me, Gayle. Thank you.
Thank you, doctor. And for more information, you can visit POBpsychiatry.com. Again, that's POBpsychiatry.com. We'll be back with more Bloom right after this.
Thank you for listening to Tear the Veil with Dr. Fumi. We hope you have enjoyed being a part of today's show and that we have helped you in shining. For further information, you can visit us at drfumispsychdnp.com and pobpsychiatry.com.